offense for us. I think we forced 15 turnovers in the first half, and it was strictly just the defensive effort. When we play defense like that in Miami, Pittsburgh, we did it a little bit on the road. We had some good defensive efforts against Connecticut and South Carolina for a lot of the game, but our offense was bad in those games. But I think our defense is getting a little better. I think offensively, we didn't have a great offensive game, but we still had a good game, and I think our offense can still get better. But again, I thought that it was a defensive effort. That was the thing tonight. Questions?
Jim, what was the difference in defending well today?
Just intensity and being more aggressive, being better, more activity. We didn't allow them to get in the post as much and throw it out to open shooters. And when they threw it out, except for, I think there were 2 occasions that we left guys open and they made them. They'll make them if you leave them open. They're very good shooters. I mean, they still shot 36%, something like that from the 3. So, they're still a very good shooting team, but we did a better job of being there against them.
Did you want them to look inside a little more for Tyler Lydon when he was posting?
Well, we got some mismatches, and when we do that, we're going to look inside. They switch, teams that switch, we try to get that if we can. We did that Pittsburgh and here in Miami.
What did you think the difference was for Tyus Battle getting to the rim a little bit more?
Yeah, I thought he was patient. I thought we were more patient, and when we were more patient, then there's more opportunities for that. We were much more patient, move the ball better, you get the defense, keep them occupied, and then you go, and I thought he was really terrific tonight. I thought he really played well. It was his best game.
Jim, was there more of a focus on both Robinson and Bowman today defensively?
Well, they had about 60 points against us up there, so yeah, I think that would be a fair assessment.
How important is Tyler Lydon to this team?
Everybody on our team's important. We can't win without any of those guys. Everybody's important. John, and I thought Frank did a great job tonight. I thought our point guard struggled in the first half, but then I thought in the second half they bounced back, and 8 and 9 points, 9 assists. I'll take that. But everybody is important on this team. Torian got us off to a nice start, hit a couple nice shots early. He's just not ready defensively yet in the middle. He's still struggling in there a little bit, but he is getting better. But we're better with Tyler Robeson and Tyler Lydon in the game in our defense. And, I thought that was, that was a big key for us. But I thought Frank did a good job coming off the bench. But we need everybody. Andrew, when we started out struggling a little bit, second half, Andrew hit a big bucket. We were not getting much done. We missed a layup, and he made a big basket, a real big basket. But we need everybody on this team. There's no one guy.
Jim, defensively, does intensity tie in to focus and execution?
Well, I don't know. I think it's a little of everything: execution, movement, overall movement. We had 2 great defensive games, and then went to Virginia Tech and played probably our worst defensive game. Well, second or third. It was in the top 3 worst defensive games. There was a lot of them, so it's hard to just pick 1 or 2. But they know how to play the defense. There's no secret, and they proved that, and they proved it early in the year too. We played good defense early in the year in some of those games. I mean, we won easily, but we played good defense. And some games we don't. I think it's a little bit because of the 4 new players that start and a sophomore. So I don't think that you can overemphasize that. I think that's a huge part of why we're where we are. The 5th-year players are first-year players for us, and I count them as first-year players and what we do. And I think we're getting better, but we're still not there. We still got a lot of work to do. I thought, again, you're supposed to win your home games and all that, but not, when we dominate like this, then we certainly can play better overall in terms of wherever we're playing. Because, usually if you squeak out a game at home or two, that's not the same as when you play like this. So again, we've got a long ways to go. We got a lot of work to do. We just got to play one play at a time, keep playing, and we'll see what happens down the road. We got a lot of work to do, though. A lot of work.
Andrew struggled in the second half of the past couple games, I think. Why do you think that might be?
No, I don't even look at that. He played fine.
Jim, I know you said day one's knees are an issue. Is there any reason to hope that he can give you something as we?
He said he'll say he's all right, but when you watch him in practice, he's not moving, he's not jumping, and he wants to play, and he's going to say he's all right, but I don't see it. I watch him every day, and I just don't see it. I think I told him in the locker room today, I think there's going to be some games where we may, he practices every day, he's working. I mean, we may have to get him in there and see if he can help us a little bit, but he just isn't moving well in practice, and when you have to go by that. I think the one thing that's interesting is Frank had his best practice yesterday of the whole, probably since the very beginning of the year, and I thought he was very solid out there tonight. I thought he had a really good first half. Defensively, made a nice drive, made a couple nice drives. I thought he was good. He's going to have to play. We need another guy there, and so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
What stands out to you about UNC?
Well, I think they're probably one of the best teams in the top 3 or 4 teams in the country when they play their game. They're a tremendous basketball team. A lot of veteran guys, a lot of big guys. Veteran guards. I think they put up a bunch of points today on a really, really good Florida State team. So they're really good. Be a great challenge. All right.